Hey everybody, Wayne here, aka Squirrel Madness, back with hopefully a really quick video. I was at that store that's near my work, and I picked up some books I wanted to share with you. A lot of them are modern, brand new. The rebooted 2099 universe. I picked up Punisher 2099 1, Conan 2099 1, and Ghost Rider. Pardon me, I'm a little tired today. 2099 1, along with standard Ghost Rider 1. Another book I picked up was, and I grabbed this just really for the cover art, it's $1, and Savage Tales #5, which really has quite a lovely cover, beautiful wraparound, and I thought, for $1, this is such a beautiful book to add to the collection. 2 issues of a 5-issue miniseries from Image Comics. It's a Mark Torres and a Cullen Bunn book called Cold Spots. I didn't know anything about it, so I got issues 1 and 3. And so it looks like it's a supernatural thriller about a guy who abandons his wife and unborn child, but then years later they disappear, and the kid's born by then though, so it's still unborn. It's not like giraffe or like elephant gestation period. Go missing, and so he goes back to the town and goes to look for them, and in doing so it uncovers there's supernatural forces at work. So I don't know too much more beyond that, but I will pick up the other issues for the series, and yeah. So another thing I found, Adventures in the DC Universe #8, featuring Booster Gold and Blue Beetle, good friends, and also has the question. I don't know if I'm blocking with my finger there. Question. So one of the people I follow online is Booster Goldie. She has a YouTube channel and an Instagram presence as well. I enjoy her content, and she's obviously a Booster Gold fan and a fan of the friendship between these two characters. So I was just flipping the bin, saw this book, and I thought, oh, let me grab it, because yeah, it stuck in my head when I saw it, and I thought of her. So one of the other books I got, going back a little further in time, ROM Space Knight #2. I'm still yawning. I'm really sorry. #2. Not a major book in itself, and it's in really nice condition actually. But when you think about it, it's actually the second appearance of Rom the Space Knight, which kind of makes it a minor key, if your definition of a key is a second appearance. And given that there's been renewed talks of renewing old Mattel properties, one of them may be ROM Space Knight. So ROM #1 has been going up in value. Collectors have been seeking out in the last couple of weeks on the news that Mattel might relaunch ROM among other properties. So I thought for $1.50, a really nice copy of its second appearance may not be a bad investment. So I went ahead and grabbed that. And the last book I got was actually not from the bins. It was actually from the wall behind the cash. Although they are primarily a bookstore, but they do sell comics. They do look at what comes in, and they pull the stuff that has really good value, and they put it behind the wall. And sometimes I'll take a look and see, and usually I don't pull the trigger on anything, but this time I did. You'll recall from a previous video that I picked up some good Tomb of Dracula. Well, they actually had Tomb of Dracula #6 on the wall, and I took a look at the copy that they have, and there's like 1 or 2 very minor spine ticks, and I don't know if you can see it, but right here there's a very slight impression indentation in the top. I wouldn't even go so far as to call it a gouge on the cover, but enough that you can't really buff it out, but very minor. But otherwise, it's in really great condition. I took it out of the bag. I flipped through it. Staples are clean. Everything's in place. The pages are like white to off-white, But all in all, really, really beautiful book. And it was $30 Canadian. And I thought, I need this for my Tomb of Dracula collection. And I can't beat a good price like that. So, especially with the increased interest in Tomb of Dracula, with the talk of Dracula and Werewolf by Night maybe making it to the Moon Knight series. And also interest in Tomb of Dracula because of the new Blade movie reboot. So, and I think Tomb of Dracula has always been one of those books that horror fans from the 70s have always loved and enjoyed. And there's times when I don't think it's gotten the love it deserves, but I think all in all, it's always had its niche fandom, and I think more people are discovering it now. So I think that was a really, really good pickup, actually. They actually had a copy of number 4, which I looked at, but it was a lot more beat up and it was more expensive. And I thought, yeah, I can find it somewhere else cheaper, or at least at a reasonable price or a similar price for a good quality version. But this one, yeah, this was a great buy, I think. The other thing I want to talk about, if you follow me on Instagram, you will have noticed I posted a picture yesterday of a large cardboard box. And so I think I may have mentioned this in a previous video, but yeah, that large cardboard box is my press. I went ahead and I did it, and I purchased a comic press. So I'm going to do my own. And I sort of was back and forth on doing it. And then my last attempted submission to CGC, $400 to clean and press 10 Silver Age books. And I thought that was more than the cost of the grading for those same 10 books. And I wouldn't see the books for like months, 6 months, whatever. And I thought, to hell with that. Why am I spending $400 US when I can get a press that was a decent press for 250 Canadian, learn to do it myself, be more hands-on with my books, learn more about the books, get a better feel for the books, and a better feel for the my collection and for the hobby as a whole. I think this will go a long way towards making it even more personal for me. So I think it was a good choice to do it. Shout out to my best friend Daniela. She went a long way towards providing me the financial support for doing it as a gift. She wants to really support my hobby and my side business of selling comics. So I really, really appreciate her support in getting that for me and with me. So thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Yeah, that's it for the video. I think I'm not in a position to really unbox the press yet and get it set up. I need a place to do it. I still need some more supplies to make a go of it, and then I'm going to practice on some books that don't have any inherent value and get a feel for the process. And hopefully in a short order I'll be in a position to start actually pressing books that I want to send to CGC. So and then there'll be no stopping me. So anyway, thanks very much. Like, share, subscribe, leave comments below. I always like to read and respond to what people have to say. And have yourselves a great evening and a great weekend. Thanks. Bye.